evening, you're watching Fiji Today. Chinese visitor arrivals continue to grow from last to this year, placing China as one of Fiji's most important emerging visitor source markets. Permanent Secretary for Tourism Elizabeth Powell says there is a need for tourism operators, hotel and other service providers to maintain the service and provide facilities that will exceed expectations.
Over 4,000 Chinese visitors arrived to our shores in 2009. Last year, the combined effort of Tourism Fiji, Air Pacific and inbound tours has seen an increase of 18,000 Chinese visitors. For a country small such as Fiji, with an emerging tourism base, the increasing number of visitors is significant. This year, Tourism Fiji dedicated $1 million for marketing in China from the $23.5 million allocated from their total budget for tourism marketing.
An increase from 2009 to around 18,000, from 4 to 18. So that's an excess of 330% year over year. For a small country such as ours, where we have a really small base of tourism development, 10,000 rooms in total for our country, it's significant. I mean, that represents many hotel nights and much income to our economy.
Meanwhile, in recognition of the escalating popularity of Fiji as holiday destination for Chinese visitors and to ensure maximum returns from Fiji's marketing spend in China, the Ministry of Tourism conducted a seminar at the Radisson Fiji Resort and Spa in Denarau in Nadi and commissioned the services of Chinese tourism specialist Dr. Trevor Sofield to outline some Chinese expectations and how hotel operators can enrich the experience of our country.
One, to give everybody a general overview of the cultural values that allow Chinese to perceive things very differently from the way we do, and then based on that go through a whole series of do's and don'ts in terms of looking after Chinese visitors when they arrive. They're not New Zealanders, they're not Australians. Simple example, they will not get a suntan sitting on the beach for 5 hours. They will not drink 10 beers a day. When they come, they will look at the ocean, they will appreciate your beautiful, clear, unpolluted environment, but they don't use the beach to swim to get a suntan. They've spent several hundred years doing the opposite, trying to keep their skin light, and they don't want to go out into the sun.
115 interviews with Chinese visitors in Fiji were conducted at the request of the Ministry of Tourism by Dr. Sofield from September to November this year.
We will remember them lest we forget is the theme globally recognized for those brave men and women who sacrificed their lives while fighting in the line of duty. Each year, veterans and senior officers of the disciplined forces commemorate this solemn event marking the sacrifices made. A Remembrance Day memorial service was held at dawn at the Suva Military Cemetery and attended by senior members of the disciplined forces to mark Remembrance Day. The service, an annual event held around the world, honors the valiant men and women of both world wars who had lost their lives while in the line of duty. The last post signaled to those who were still out, wounded or separated to follow the call to safety and rest. A 2-minute silence was observed, followed by the sounding of the ruse, a ritual marking a pledge to guard the honor of those who sacrificed their lives in the name of freedom.
To me, it reminds me of those people who have gone away, passed away, saved their lives. With some of those people we were together in the military.
The service was also held at the Fiji Naval Base at Walu Bay, where representatives from the diplomatic corps were present to pay tribute to the fallen brave. A local company is making headway in promoting and producing Fiji-made products. The new Western Dairy Limited, located in Nadi, has taken a different approach towards marketing locally made products.
Based at Votulevu, Nadi Western Dairy Limited also runs a fully operational laboratory for testing of its locally made products for the market. The launch of Dairy Company is a joint venture between 3 founding shareholders, Chadley Kalak and Ellen Laporte, founders of the pasta company Pacific Fine Foods, KEF Investments from Nomia, New Caledonia, owners of Socolate, the biggest dairy company in New Caledonia, and FNPF as an initial loan provider and equity partner. Husband and wife team of Chadley Kalak and Ellen Laporte made an investment of $3.5 million in Fiji, producing local dairy products which are recognized globally.
People need aspiration in order to get inspiration, right? If you don't have any aspirations, then you can't get anywhere. Aspiration is the idea that you want to do something, create something, and we wanted to do that for Fiji. We wanted to create the awareness about healthy food. Pasta and yogurt, very healthy. We had the idea to do this. We weren't sure, I mean, we started with the pasta 18 years ago, and then when we met Mr. Henry Cologne from Numia, we said, oh, why not do yogurt as well? It's very healthy food. So he, like I said before, he sort of inspired us in a way to try and create something in Fiji that's as good as other countries.
Starting at low-scale production in January 2010, the company is now equipped with all the necessary machinery for full production. Locally made pasta is now produced from local products of roro, pumpkin and tomatoes. The company is also producing Yoplait brand of yogurt using local fruits such as bananas, guava, mango and sugarcane. Minister for Health Dr. Neil Sharma says the use of local products by the company addresses the need to change our taste buds to accommodate healthier food items like pasta and yogurt.
To generate the local agricultural sector, it produces food which is appropriate in our times, because on one hand we have anemia and on the other hand we are faced with problems with NCD. So these are healthy food items which address the issues of anemia and at the same time help address the issues of NCD. It can be a possible to be considered for as a snack food for children also, a healthier snack food, and for meals for the family.
You can find Western Dairy Limited products in all the major retail shops, MH, RB Patel, New World, Shop and Save, in all major hotels, Hilton, Intercontinental, Fiji, Shangri-La, Holiday Inn, and on our own national carrier, Air Pacific.
Join us again after the break.